Welp, here we are, this is who we are.
Okay, you've just lost our 3 watchers on our channel. We'd like to welcome the 2 or 3 of you that are hanging out with us. We appreciate your support. Nathan, I do appreciate it. Nathan, episode 5 of our podcast. Well, here's another podcast, episode 5. Can you believe it? We're 5 episodes deep into this. All right.
Oh, I already pissed somebody off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss O.
Yeah. If you want to get your chats read and responded to, join our Patreon. This is a Patreon perk. Patrons get their voices heard on our show. Pauline says, hey, here at the start, finally. I usually get here late. So we'll welcome Miss and Pauline here. Okay. Nathan, how's your week been?
What?
How's your week?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I just did a video shoot all day long. Well, not all day long, but started at 8, went until about an hour ago. It just ended. And I did like interview after interview, and I had a whole setup of cameras and lights and the whole bit. And it was just me. I ran the whole thing. I was very proud of myself. So
it's kind of like my channel, the channel that we do together. I run the whole thing. All right, Nathan. So it's good to be here.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
My work shifts are a little bit crazy right now. I'm not really crazy about the scheduling. Basically, I work. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I won't tell people the shifts because people might think it's good. It's not as good as it sounds. Work a really long shift, get a couple of days off. Work a really, really long shift. It's just like I feel like I'm in perpetual either. I feel like I'm either always at work or always on the weekend, waiting to go back to work. It's a weird. It's just like Anyways,
wait,
this is
I
my
got a question
weekend.
for you.
Yes, sir.
How are your health initiatives going?
What? Health initiative? Oh, for good. I'm doing my jogging daily, and I watch what I eat daily. I haven't weighed myself. I'll be doing that the first of the month to see if I dropped from the starting weight to a new weight. I'm a little bit. I only record. Thinking of recording. I only weigh myself, which is recording my weight. So there you go. I only record my weight once a month, the beginning of each month. I don't do weekly or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I've been doing weekly, and I'm gaining weight.
It's all muscle. It's all muscle. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the show, Patty. Glad you could join us. Okay. So Nathan, let's our week discussion banter is over. Life is good. What do you have for me? I want to laugh. I want to laugh at a video. I see all these videos down here, and I'm very excited to get a chuckle. What do you got for me?
I'm gonna save my favorite one until
sure. Yeah, save the best for last. Yeah, save the best for last.
But these are all funny. So no, one of them's
funny.
not funny. One's more discussion-y. But okay, and if people get offended by this,
oh boy, here we go.
This at the beginning, because people have actually I think they've left because they think that we either are bigots or are insensitive. That's not the point.
Which is true. Those are all true. Yeah. All very true.
Just laugh. No, it's not true. We just want to laugh a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna laugh at the comments to a video.
Oh wait, is this okay? Okay. Go ahead, show it. Is this what you shared with me yet? Have you shared this one with me yet?
These are all different. You've never seen these.
Okay.
You've never seen these.
Okay. All right, here we go.
That's a good.
All right, you go. Let's see it.
To tell you why date nights are not the time to talk to your partner about unresolved issues.
I was going to say, before I see the comments, I have to hear what he said at the beginning. Just wait. I got a couple before the comments come in, Nathan. I want to give a couple comments.
Okay.
So first, I missed what he said.
I'm about to tell you why date nights are not the time to talk to your partner about unresolved issues.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why date nights aren't the time to talk. Well, I had no idea that Chuck Norris was single. I thought. Or what's another Chuck Norris one? Chuck Norris made love to a carrot. So we got a carrot one here. Nice try, Vampire Ghost of Van Gogh on old carrot juice diet. I'll be the judge of that. Okay. What is this? Okay, here's before we even watch the comments, Nathan. Is this guy for real though? Like, is he a real person?
I think so. Now, here's the other question. Do you think he dyed his hair?
Nathan. It looks like his grandkid took a felt marker to his face. It has that color like a permanent marker orange. Okay. Oh, there you go. There's the Chuck Norris. I knew it. Yeah. So interesting. A lot of undead comments. I wonder. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Stained Tupperware. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Seth Green looking well.
Yeah, Seth Green. Yeah. Or Chuck Norris. Thank you, Chuck Norris Dracula. His first wife cheated on him. That's good. I like that one. I like a good pun. I like that one. Actually, we should turn down the music. We should read them. Sorry. So this is what Chucky's up to now. I've never seen rust on a man's face before. Yeah, issues like who ate me Lucky Charms. Jaundice called it, wants his color back. Well, that's actually not. Jaundice is yellow. I don't know about that one. Jaundice is yellow. All right. Great to see Scotty finally lived up to Dr. Evil's expectation. Okay, Seth Green joke again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Guy died 3 years ago and no one told him. That's good. The purple shirt really brings out Fred's blue skin. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. You know what? Bless this guy's heart. You know, not a gray hair. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Good for him. Okay.
The real question does the.
Yeah, I agree, Patty. The eyebrows do give it away for the dye job. I kind of agree.
I won't say the joke.
Okay, yeah. We got to be careful. We only have. Yeah.
This is the carpet.
Okay, we got. Yeah. Yeah. Does the carpet match the bean pole? What are we talking about, Nathan? Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have one. This one is not funny. This was actually legit. You're bringing the funny. I'm bringing more interesting and angry today. So it's good that we have.
That's
a balance.
Good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Nathan, this one is actually very interesting. Have you ever? Well, actually, let the video speak for itself. This is fascinating.
Okay.
Ordinary day on Prince Edward Island.
So on Prince an ordinary Island, Canada. This is Canada. So for our audio listeners, which I don't think we're ever doing, so what's going on here, folks, is we have a ring cam video of someone's front door, and you're going to hear a crash. You're going to see something smash, and this is Prince Edward Island. So this is Canadian province. Here we go.
Ordinary day on Prince Edward Island. Something extraordinary.
Okay.
Oh.
So what do you think that was? Before I tell you. So something smashed outside the house against the pavement of the front entrance there. And smash. What do you think that was, Nathan? What kind of velocity do you think that came in at?
I don't know.
Let's check it again.
On an ordinary day on Prince Edward Island, something extraordinary.
I'm glad you didn't read the text. You didn't read the text of the video. That's good.
Well, it says meteorite fall captured on video.
It was a meteorite.
How do they know it's a meteorite?
Sound never recorded before. Ooh. Captured clearly in daylight. The smash steps away from Jovel Item's house. What hurtled from the sky missed hitting the homeowner by about 2 minutes.
It landed right between my legs where...
I do like the interview of this guy. I don't know why they didn't get him on camera. They got a picture of him, Joe Valadim.
Valadim.
I love how his status and homeowner. I guess he's the homeowner. Like, yeah, I know, but it's just funny. It should just say, it's just funny. His voice sounds funny too. It sounds like an AI robot, but we'll keep on.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I was standing.
He'd left to walk his dogs. When he got back, all he saw was a mess.
We had no idea what it was, and we were cleaning it up and going to throw it away.
But a neighbor heard a crash and questioned, was this a meteorite? The homeowners wondered too when they saw their camera. and sent photos to a meteorite expert at the University of Alberta who happened to be on his way to PEI for a family vacation. Chris Hurd confirmed that yes, this was a meteorite, the first ever recorded to land on PEI, but also a first for the world.
The first time that we've ever had a recorded fall of a meteorite hitting the surface of the Earth with sound included.
That's pretty impressive. So of all the things we've ever caught on camera, Nathan, all the phones out there, the phone captures the fails, the flips, the crashes, whatever, the fights, the chaos. This is the first video with sound of a meteor hitting the Earth.
Wow. And think about how many have hit the Earth over millions, billions of years, right? And this is the first time we've recorded it.
And it's a ring cam, somebody's ring cam. I think that's so. I thought this was legit interesting. That I've never seen a video of this, and it's just of those things of like, oh, this is cool.
The sound of a space rock about the size of a kiwi shattering on impact.
When I showed it to my wife, she said it sounded like ice breaking, like if you took a chunk of ice and just smashed it, right? It's remarkable because it's never really been heard before.
There you go.
You know what's cool about meteorites in general? Like when you look at the process that the Earth formed and the billions of years it would have taken, that's essentially all it is like meteor after meteor kind of hitting and impacting and bringing with it, the various metals, water, all that stuff. The time that it would take for it to happen is just over billions of years. It's hard to fathom sometimes, right?
So that meteor hitting that guy's sidewalk actually patched the hole in it. So there he goes, renovating his house over time. Yeah. I agree with Patty in our Patreon chat. I agree, Patty, that I definitely would have just swept that up by accident. I would, if I came home and if you didn't have a ring camera, you would just think, oh, did a piece of clay fall off the roof or something? Or you just
these funny looking little rocks.
Like it's only because of the ring camera that they knew what it was.
How many people have been killed by meteorites? That's the other question.
Oh, let me Google it. How many people? No. Okay. I'm sure there's been a couple. I don't know.
Well,
it wasn't caught on camera though, unfortunately. So that would
no, but soon to come. Okay, ready? I got another one for you.
Yes, please.
Would you like
just take off the videos when you're done with them so we can switch over?
Okay. Do you want some more comment section or something a little more spicy?
Sure, give me another comment section. Let's just get
this is a good one.
I'm going to pause it before the comments start so I can get my couple in. Just so I'm not copying anybody. Okay.
Here we go. It's a waste of time. Okay, pause.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was going to say something about the nipples. Okay. So this man has very large. Those are large nipples.
Yes, they are.
Wow. They call those like dinner plates. Don't they call those dinner plates? Have you? They referred.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. Okay, here's some nicknames. You can call him Four Eyes, right? Four Eyes. He must know. So right away, let's just listen to his guitar playing at the very beginning. Like it's 4 seconds of guitar playing. How does he even sound here? So is it worth him putting on the internet just how he sounds? That's the first question. It's a waste of time. Okay. Nathan, why does he know what he's doing? Why is the shirt off?
He has to. Again, there's a recipe for making videos viral, and it has to do with making a kind of bad video in a way that's very like you're going to get comments engaged, right? It does and he's actually not a bad singer, to be fair. And I think that's the perfect storm is like you have part of what he's doing that's good, the rest of it that's a little bit like, what's going on? And then, why the shirt off? Like, that's pretty obvious.
Okay. I wonder if anyone's going to do my Four Eyes comment or my eyes are up here or something like that. So I'm going to mute him so we can read the comments.
Okay.
How about you read one, then I read one, go back and forth.
Right? Okay. Sounds good.
Right.
Good.
So you read the next one.
Nicki Minaj plays guitar.
Ariola Grande, bahaha. Yeah, that's good. There you go.
Kid just giving what in the Chesteroni pizza is happening here?
That's good. Dude about to release 2 records. So there we go. I like that one. Yeah.
The notorious NIP.
Yeah. Areola Speedwagon. Okay. Now, if I had
Put a shirt on Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If I had known about band names, so that's what the comments they had a chance to think about. This is me on the fly. That would have been good. You could say something like Janet Jackson's Nipplegate has nothing on this guy or something like that, or
right.
But I'm just. Okay, you got the next one. Oh, I got the next one. Sorry. Nippleless Cage.
Red Hot Bologna Peppers. What?
Yeah, Red Hot Chili. Oh, yeah, Doorbell.
Doorbell.
Good. Pete Titty. Yeah.
Bro on High Beam.
Yeah. 9-inch nipples. Perfect. There you go.
Nippy Hendrix.
Yeah. Are those plates microwave safe? See, I talked about dinner plates. Yeah.
Nippy Scent going on tour soon.
Saw him on Nickelodeon. Okay, that's good. All right, good stuff. Those are good.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good. So good for him. Good for him for putting himself out there.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Way
must
out
know.
there.
Yeah, I agree, Patty. Patty said that there's no way he's shirtless if he's not proud of it. So good for him. Maybe he's very proud of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Nathan.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually wrote down my video order this time. Oh. Okay. So this next video in Canada, Nathan, we have what are called wild or Canadian goose or Canadian geese. I think other parts of North America or the States do have these geese, but they are referred to here in Canada as Canadian geese. Have you ever come across one or been around one?
Oh, yes, all the time.
Okay.
I've video. They're in a lot of my videos.
Okay. So, well, my apologies for I do watch your videos. I apologize for not seeing them.
No, don't apologize.
Well, I've seen that almost all your videos. But anyways, the point is, this is a video of a Canadian geese or goose, and what you're about to see, dear watchers, has happened to me. And I'll share a quick story after we see the video. So the caption is in Canada we do not fear bears, moose, wolves, coyotes. Oh no, we only fear the cobra chicken, which is because they do hiss. They hiss at you. Which we're about to see here. So this Canadian goose, this Canadian goose is saying hello to the person with the camera.
Get away!
There's hissing here.
Hey!
They charge.
Hey! No!
So there you go. So it was a couple years ago. I was teaching basic training actually on the island, and we had, of course, the row student housing or whatever, the shacks, and I was on duty, and there was these two Canadian geese that would always walk around the area, and I got attacked a couple times by them. So they were so scary and vicious that if I saw them kind of walking around, I would literally skirt like an extra 200 meters, like I'd get my steps and to avoid, like I would do. I'm just not dealing with these guys today. They're just that kind of. They're oddly like they can't kill you, and you wouldn't receive a laceration that would cause you to bleed out type thing. But it's just enough of the hissing, the flapping, and they do strike at you with their beak. So it's like you're being hit and hissed and snapped at. It's uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay, this reminds me of a story. This might take a little time to tell, but is it okay if I tell a little story? 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh, it's too long. It's too long.
Okay, 2 minutes. I'll reduce it.
2-minute story.
Okay, I was out running this one time, and I came across a muskrat. I was listening to heavy metal, and I was angry. And this muskrat is in the middle of the road, so I go up to the muskrat to try and scare it. Right? You do one of those get off the road. The muskrat charges at me and does kind of like a like that. And I'm like, oh, I just thought it would scurry away. So I do another one of them. I'm like, right in the muskrat, right in his face. And he does the same thing, kind of comes a little closer. So then I'm like, I'm going to do this one more time. But this time I'm going to kick this thing.
Oh, no.
And so I do one more time to try and scare it away. And it charges. It almost comes to my leg. So I just wind up and I boot at it. And it goes flying in the air.
Muskrat.
And it was like, and in that moment when it's flying in the air, I was like, what did I just do?
Well, it's man versus beast. Oh, muskrat. Okay. They do look like I've never really seen one. They kind of look like a almost like a beaver rat.
Yeah, I felt so stupid because I killed it. Like,
you killed it. Well, you don't want to put that on. You put that on national TV.
I know. I didn't mean
now
to.
PETA's
That's why I just felt so bad. But I was.
PETA's going to come after us now.
It was so long ago. But
you were 10 years old. You were 10 years old. You were just a child.
Sure.
There you go. That's your cover. Okay.
It's like 15 years ago, but
yeah. You're 10 years old. That's how you get out of that one. It
was quick.
Okay. It was quick, said Helen. At least it was quick. Helen also said, "Are you okay, listener? Why aren't they just geese in Canada? We have them here in the UK, feisty little buggers. I don't know why we call them Canadian geese, because we don't call them Canadian beavers or Canadian cougars.
They migrate. I think it's because they migrate, and it's more of. I think the US calls them Canadian geese more than we call them Canadian geese.
No, I think we do refer to them as Canadian geese.
Oh, we do.
Oh,
but I think that's where the name stuck because they migrate from Canada into the States. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I am sorry, Patty.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know. It's like Americans. They call ham on pizza Canadian bacon, which I don't understand. It's just ham. We call it ham in Canada, but they call it Canadian bacon. I don't get that either. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The next one I have. Oh, Nathan, have you ever played Pokémon? The game, card game, anything?
Never. My adult son plays Pokemon and like Pokemon Go and walks around and collects them and does the whole thing.
Yeah, my kids have played it. They definitely played the Pokemon Go. They've one of my sons, Jackson, as you know, he loves Pokemon. He collects the cards. He'll play the card game, the video game, the Switch games. He's a bit of a Pokemon nerd. He's got some stuffies and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to show you a video of. There's a lot that happens in this video, so we might go back. It's really hard to go back on StreamYard. But
do I get a turn to show a video or?
Oh, didn't you just show one? Oh, it was mine. My apologies. Remember, Nathan, if I accidentally do that, you don't have to say "do I."
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding you.
Of course you do. I just forgot it was my last one. I apologize. Go ahead and show yours, I'll reset up mine.
Okay, more of the comment kind in this one. This is just for a laugh. A laugh.
I like a good laugh.
I love this one.
We just gotta make sure.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta set up. You gotta set it up. So she's gonna.
Oh, sorry.
No, you gotta
we have
tell
a
me
podcast. You're right. We're on a podcast. I apologize.
Remember, I'm a professional
and she
podcaster.
has a taser.
I know what's going on. Yeah,
she has a taser in her hand, and she's like seeing if it's gonna hey, what's gonna happen here?
It's gonna hurt.
That's
what it's gonna do. Okay, so she's got a taser. She's holding a taser pointed at her hip.
Yeah.
We just gotta make sure.
Nathan, with your music. You and your music. Are you trying to shut down the channel? This guy, I tell you, every time every week,
the shortest little blip.
Every week, I know, but the algorithm loves, especially Michael Jackson. Anyway, so you heard the Michael Jackson song, so yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm curious. I'm always curious though. What did she think would happen, and why the buttocks? Because that's very sensitive. Maybe your arm or something, sitting down, but standing with your buttocks. Yeah. So we'll play it again really quickly, just because it does transition to Michael Jackson song very well. Yeah.
We just gotta make sure.
There you go. All right, that's good. It does. It fits very well. But Nathan always every week, guys. Every week Nathan brings in the music videos. I don't get it. Okay. Back to the Pokemon. So basically, I've set up the Pokemon. I guess there were some cards being sold now, like a collection or whatever, and Costco.
Oh, I've heard about this. Yeah, it's like a big. People are talking. It was on multiple news stations.
Okay. There you go. So it made the news, as they say, literally. Well, Nathan, we have some adults who are showing their excitement about buying said Pokemon cards.
Oh. That's why you made it 2 each.
Okay, so there's a lot going on here. I'm going to see if I can cue it up again because I wish I'll pause it at the beginning of the video. What's amazing is we have adults grabbing boxes of Pokemon cards and literally taking it from someone's already holding it. People who think you've taken too many. People want their own. These are adults. These aren't children. These are adults fighting over Pokemon cards. So at the very beginning of the video, it's hard. I watched it a few times. So here you go. So at the very beginning of the video, see the left, Nathan, there's a box or a crate there on the ground. You see a lady looking at it. That's where some of the cards are already being held. So people are pulling them out of the box before they hit the shelves, first off. So look at that on the left. So that happens first. So look, see, she lifts up the box and they're snarfing them off that. Like they're looking for more boxes before they even reach the shelves. And then in the forefront, we have these two adults fighting over. He's holding maybe 1 to 3 boxes. And another guy's either trying to grab them from him. And then you hear at the very end of the video clip, you also hear the guy who's filming say, this is why they should have 2 per, which is a great idea. So you can't hoard them. You can only have 2 per customer. Then you don't have people grabbing 10, 12, 30 in their cart. Because that's what's happening. People are filling up their carts. So they're fighting over it. And then what I love is that you have a Costco worker sees these 2 grown men fighting, and he just like, yeah, just another day in Costco. Watch this. There he is, right there.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I just got this label gun here. I can't do anything with it.
He's like, I'm going on a break. I'm done. It's my last day. I can't do this right now.
Like, there's a part of me that wants to turn this video into like a combat arena with some like cool Japanese animation kind of like music, you know, from like remember Mega Man video game?
Oh yeah.
and like it's like, you know, round 1 fight. Like it would go really well with this. But
you do have some other quote unquote more mature adults coming in. But I love how this camera guy goes back to the Costco I walked by. He's like, are you going to do anything? Because
are you going to just stand there? Yeah.
And listen to him at the end here. He does say, "This is why they showed me have 2."
That's why you made it 2 each.
There you go.
I love how he's just like, I'm not letting go.
Yeah. All right. So I thought you'd get a kick out of that. So, guys, it's so. I've never wanted anything that badly ever, like any material item that badly, where I'd ever fight another adult for it in the store. Have you? Like, is there? That's the question I had for you in this discussion. Is there anything you would, a memorabilia item that if there was on the shelf and you both let's say you both grabbed it at the same time as the last one, would you just concede or would you kind of do a tug of war?
No, you know, I mean, here's what I would if I was really invested in it, and then I saw somebody else go and take it, I'd be sad and a little bit angry, but I definitely wouldn't go and grab it and get upset and
elbow the poor guy to the face.
Yeah, like I've been to a few Comic-Con comic conventions, whatever, and I like the atmosphere there. I like the feeling of how people, but every once in a while there's people that are just a little too obsessed to the point where they've forgotten that like this is the real world. And sometimes they take it a little too far. So anyway.
No, I agree. I have fandoms too, of things I enjoy, but the idea that I would physically fight somebody in the store, it's embarrassing. Like, imagine if that was you and your kids see that video, Nathan. Like, imagine if you're in that video with, like, would you be a little bit embarrassed that got online?
Oh yeah. But I've been around parents and kids, and I know how, like, I've had students in my classroom where they behave a certain way, and then when you meet the parents, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
I get it now. No.
All right. What do you got?
Oh, well, some more comment section for you. This is a good one. Okay, I'll set this one up.
Seeing this trend, and
okay, so she's going to say something, and I'll pause it before the comments start pouring up. So I'll just describe her. This is a female.
A pretty face.
She's got kind of what are those called? Dreadlocks in her hair.
Yeah, like the what do you call that kind of hair? They dreadlocky. It almost looks like it might not have been washed in a while. It's got that really strong thickness to it, or type thing. But she's got a very aesthetically pleasing face, though. And
I've seen this trend and I'm a little curious. What name do I look like I should have?
Okay, wait. So now we need to describe what she looks like. So I'm not even looking at the comment yet. So at first, I did say she has a pretty face, but now we're seeing, which is fine. No shaming here, but she's now very tatted up. She's got one arm is completely it's that tattoo look where it's all ink, right? It's like the whole arm is just black, and the other arm is very covered as well. But to her credit, she has nothing above the neckline, so she can wear a sweater. You wouldn't know. It's not on her face, thank goodness. But she's got streaky kind of tattoos, almost looks like cat marks. So now we have the question: if you had to guess the name of her, okay. So the first one is Cat Piss Never Clean. Okay, that's good. Cat. Who's that? Is that the Hunger Games girl, Katniss? I think that's who
Katniss.
it is.
Yeah, Evergreen or Ever. Is it Evergreen?
Yeah,
no.
What would I come up with her? See, I kind of wish I had time to have my own quips, but I'd have to think about it. But okay, so let's just turn on that annoying music. All right, what's the next one here? Yeast with
her spoon.
You legitimately like that music? It's so irritating. Okay. So I'll compromise. I'll turn out just a smidge so we can talk. I want to be able to hear you, not the music. That's the point.
Oh, I got you.
So like, hippie bong stuff. Yeah. Wookie Moldberg.
Tuna Turner.
That's not bad. Nah, I don't get the fish. I'm trying to think of what the fish would be representing though.
Everdeen, right? Not Evergreen.
Oh,
Krusty Springfield.
Yeah, that's not very good either. Ivana Bath. Ivana Bath. Yeah, that's good. I need a bath. I want a bath. Yeah. Sniffany. That's good. Yeah. Sorry, I'll let you. You could say them. No, it's okay.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye East. Adolf Hipster. That's good. Yeah. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Emma.
Allergic to baths.
Oh, I'm allergic to baths. Okay, I got it. I'm allergic to baths. Stinkerbell. That's good. That's good.
All right.
Cooch be stankin'. Yeah. Craving attention. There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, I think this is more where I was going with this. When I first saw it, I was like, I get that, like TikTok and all the social medias are really like give people a platform. We use it for a similar reason, not the same.
Sure,
but
we'd love for anyone to watch our channel. It'd be great.
Yeah. It's when it's like blatantly obvious that you're looking for attention that it always like, I'm out, and like, yeah, you when this happens, when people like, put these kind of comments in, I'm always like, you know what, you asked for it. Like if you put it out there and say, hey, what name should I use? You put it out there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they know that, and in fact, there's a Reddit, what do you call it, group or whatever. What do you call them again? Subreddit, where it's called Roast Me, and it's where people put themselves. So she would be a good candidate for that. That's what this basically is. You're roasting her for the names, and she must know that she's doing that. That's part of the game. Because so Reddit has one. People say like, I'm 18, female, got kicked out of my parents' house, trying to start my life new. Roast me. They actually have to put up a piece of a paper to say like, this is me, and roast me. So it's not someone putting up someone's fake picture or something like right. you're roast, like, please roast me. So this is what they're doing. So they're allowing for this kind of mockery, so to speak. But granola crotch, that's good. I like that one. I think it might be my favorite.
Kathy
Wet Dog.
Harry Moose Knuckle.
Oh, Harry Moose Knuckle. You know what a moose knuckle is, right?
No.
Well, you know what a camel toe. You know what a camel toe is.
Yes.
Well, moose knuckle's the male version of that.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Greg. Well, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Oh, sorry. Greg, where's that? I think it's my favorite one. Greg. I don't know why. Kathy Wet Dog. Yep. Oh, we already said that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All done. Greg. Okay.
All right. That's the last one. My apologies. Okay. No, it's good. Yeah. There's no shaming. There's no shaming. I'm not trying to shame. I'm just trying to understand, like in the sense of, I don't have any tattoos. I don't think you have any tattoos. I think tattoos are great. They're fine. I had no desire to do them. Like I don't really have a desire. Doesn't mean I don't like them. But just for myself, I have kids that have tattoos. I have siblings that do. I have relatives that do. My wife has one. Like I have nothing against tattoos, but I just don't have the desire to mark my body in any way. Not because I don't know what I would do. I don't even know what image I would have, where to put it. It's too much. It's too much work. I can barely figure out what to put on in the morning, let alone what I'm gonna.
Part of me thinks one day you and I should just get Welp tattooed.
I tell you what, I'll get a Welp tattoo if we get 100,000 subs.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, there you go. You heard it here, folks. Welp tattoos.
Yeah,
100,000
subs. It has to be. It's gonna be on my forehead.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. The next one, Nathan, I have. Well, this one's very interesting. Now, have you ever had your car towed?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What did you do when your car was towed, Nathan?
I sat with the tow truck driver. He drove me.
Oh, okay. So, did you ever have your car towed because it was parked improperly? I should have asked. Maybe that was.
Oh, no. I've had it for accidents or.
I've had it twice. I've had my car towed twice in my life for parking in the wrong spot.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, for real.
No,
That's never happened. It was accidental. Oh, well, the one time we ate at a restaurant, this was both with, actually, funny enough, just with my first marriage, but we ate at a restaurant and we parked in the parking lot. We thought it was it wasn't the restaurant parking lot. It was someone else's business parking lot area. And they noticed we went to the restaurant. They called the tow truck company on our car. So we finished our dinner and came out. Our car was gone. So the date ended up costing our date night ended up costing 4 times as much to get it out of the shady parking lot. And the other time I had my car towed was we were dropping off our little kids at the time to my parents' house. They lived in a high-rise apartment condo, and we were literally put it in the front where you could drop people in and out. We both went up, dropped off the kids. By the time we came down, the car was towed. The tow truck company was just doing their rounds downtown area, saw a car parked there, came in, took it away. Boom, gone. Just like that. Yeah. Anyways, so I've had it done twice. Now, I say this because if I saw somebody actually hooking up my car and they said, I'm sorry, because once it's hooked, right? It's like, you got your ticket, sorry. Let's just see how this gentleman reacts when his truck is about to be towed. What I'm trying to say is it might be better just to pay the fee is what I'm getting at. Here we go. So I will say there's a lot of cursing. So you see the tow truck driver right there with the baseball cap. He's hooking up the trailer, hooking up the truck. He's got the winch cable hooked up to the truck. You got Buddy here in the black shirt saying, what are you doing with my truck? You won't see much of it, but he's going to, let's just say the person who drives away with the tow truck is not the guy with the hat. Keep watching.
Oh boy.
Put this fucking truck down. Get the fuck out of here. Get down, you motherfucker. Put the truck down. Put the truck down. Put the fucking truck down. Get the fuck down. Get that fucking truck down. I'm warning you, motherfucker. Don't get the fuck away from this truck. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so we don't see inside the cab. We only have the back camera. So the man whose truck is being about to be towed has now taken possession of the tow truck, is what we've just heard.
Seriously? We just made this violation way worse.
Fuck him! Nobody's taking this truck from me.
Oh! There's some karma.
So Nathan just said, here's some karma. So yeah, the door was left open. It's now scraped against other cars. It's been bent in half. And Nathan, you'll see karma. Don't worry.
Every one of those cars. Oh boy.
Okay, so if you happen to be listening to this audio only, the truck wasn't quite attached to the tow truck just yet properly. The truck fell off the tow, fell on top of itself, and completely damaged. So not only did
scraped every car they passed, with the door that was wide open. Yeah.
So I agree with Patty. That's so unnecessary, and also like I don't know if it was it sounded Bostonian, the accent, Boston, New York, maybe Eastern States for sure. Ayana said, sorry. He has to pay he has to pay for people's insurance. So when my cars got towed, I didn't get angry at the people. I was irritated. I went in, paid my fee, go home. Not only did I not go to jail, I didn't lose my insurance. I didn't lose my vehicle. So the lesson here, folks, is if your car is being towed, just suck it up, follow the tow truck to the place of business. They'll unhook the car, you pay the fee, and you just drive it right back out again and just go out about your day. Swallow the $200 because the guy lost his truck because insurance will not cover the damage to the truck.
No, it's all on camera.
Yeah, it's like, I think that's your fault. All right. What do you got, Nate?
Well, yeah, let's have a conversation about this one. Yeah, let's start with this one. Here we go.
Sure.
Who is sleeping after 11 p.m. is literally...
Okay. Sorry, it starts so fast.
I don't really have to set this one up. It's just this lady's going to say it, and then it's going to cut to another view.
Okay. It's not your fault, but these videos, sometimes it's just better to say what she's about to say because it starts so fast. I actually had to go back. So she says, anyone who is what? Do you remember what?
You'll hear. Yeah, she'll say it.
Okay. Sorry. It starts so fast for Chunk.
Anyone who is sleeping after 11 p.m. is literally killing themselves. Sleep
is the best medicine for it.
Okay, so anyone who's sleeping after 11, anyone who's sleeping after... am I understanding what she's saying? First, I want to understand what she's saying. Is she saying I shouldn't be asleep past 11?
If you go to sleep after 11, you're literally killing yourself.
And then it shows a meme or a guy watching this video at 2 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is that
your brain? When you get a full night's rest, you are able to.
Oh, I see. The way she worded wasn't very good. She just said whoever goes to bed after 11. Okay, all right.
Right. The reason I bring this one up, I mean, it's funny. Yes, like
sure.
Of course, people are sitting watching these kind of videos late at night. This is a whole arm of videos that drive me nuts, and it's the best way I can refer to it as like bro science. People going around telling everybody what they should be doing and why they should be doing it.
Right.
Because I guarantee if there's more of that video, she probably, there's a study that was done on, some place, blah, blah, blah. But there are like millions of videos that tell people what they're supposed to do, what they're not supposed to do. It's infuriating. And especially when it comes to health related topics, it bugs me how much people put out there as like bro science that people buy up and eat up and then pass on. And it's just, this is a good example of it.
Well, that was a female, so that would have been hoe science. No, I'm joking. So just joking. I was trying to think of something that rhymed with bro. Okay,
man,
anyways,
we were climbing up. I noticed we started with 17.
Yeah,
we went down to 6.
Viewers. I know.
We saw that was 14, and we're back down again.
Okay, so yeah, it's funny. I agree with Patty. She said, "Well, I'm definitely dead," because the comment there was, "If you're going to bed after 11, you're killing yourself," which is an insane. You're right. It's an insane clickbaity comment. The whole point of that comment is for it to be clickbaity, for this to go viral, for this to whatever podcast they're on, they can now people clip it, and that's in the work because a meme was made from it. But the idea is, as you know, I'm in the military, been in for 22 years. Can you imagine how many nights I have been up past 11 in my military career? How many nights you've been up past 11 with your teaching career? Like but I'm still alive. We're both hitting 50 this year. We're both doing pretty good. No one's killing themselves. That's a ridiculous statement. A full night's rest, of course, is beneficial, of course. But the reality of life is how many people truly, I'm going to bed at 10 and I'm going to get up at 6. Like, that's great. But people work night shifts. They're emergency workers, firefighters, ambulance, you name it, military, doctors. Like, the reality is 9 to 5 is a dream for very few people, so and people just have a hard time falling asleep too. But she's not wrong that a good night's sleep is good it's like saying eating healthy is good for you, Nathan. Did you know that?
Yeah. I guess I always, it gets my back up when people use absolutes for anything, because there's very few absolutes in life, guys. Sorry to tell you this, but that's just, and maybe that's just my opinion, but I'm telling you, whenever you hear somebody use that kind of language, like this will literally kill you, or this never, or all, or those kind of phrases, there's very few things that are actually absolute. And there are some, don't get me wrong, there are some, but when people tell you this around health claims, they're almost always wrong. Almost always.
Yeah. I just say
almost always. You hear that?
Eat the best you eat.
Always.
Eat the best you can. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Do some exercise, and have a piece of cake when it's your birthday. Just relax. Everybody, just relax.
Sure. Yeah.
Just relax. Because if you get stressed out about it, that can't be good for your health either. Okay. This one is just actually. I do have a funny video. This one's legit funny. Ooh. It's an oldie. You probably have seen it before. It went viral, I think 1 or 2 years ago, but it makes the rounds every winter. It's a winter related video. It's just, okay. I've seen it about 20 times every year it comes out. I always rewatch it when I see it in my feed and my algorithm. When it comes up again, I'm like, oh, it's that video again. I just like it. I just think it's well done. It's funny. It shouldn't be funny. But it's, to me, it's just that perfect kind of humor. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, frozen water. What are we doing here? No way. Is he gonna do it? Yes, 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 yes. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see?
I don't know why I get a kick out of it. Okay, well, it's what do you call it? It's absurdist humor. The idea is he's seen that he's reacting to somebody grabbing a big block of ice, and he's like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna smash the ice on this? Yes, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Yes. And then he sings along with the music bed that he's put in the video. The guy that was singing created the video, but he didn't do the ice video. He's reacting to somebody breaking ice. But I just love how he's pretending like he's seen it for the first. I just love the comedy with that video. It kills me every time. I don't know why.
You just did accidentally. You just maybe got us claimed.
Oh yeah. Are we kicked off YouTube?
Oh no, I don't think so. But
okay. But that's why I saved it for last day. Actually, to be honest with you. That could be our new rule. Yeah, I made the video last. Okay, that was it. I don't know. People on our Patreon, they like it. Yes. Yeah. They probably seen it before. It makes the rounds every winter I get a kick out of it. Okay, you got one last one. I got one last one.
Okay. Right. This is one more of the comment section ones.
Holy smokes! Okay, let's have a new rule. No more than one comment section per.
Okay. I was just trying to see how many people I can offend all at once.
Well, you're not offending. No, they're not. The people who are doing this are putting themselves. They're kind of doing it on purpose. I think that's what I've seen.
No, I know, but I know that some people have been upset that we're laughing at.
They're not here anymore. They don't watch our show anymore. They don't watch the show.
It's true. It's true. Okay, I'll set this up. It's a guy who's quite hairy.
Okay.
Next to a pretty attractive girl, and they're singing along to some music.
Of course. So they're doing this. Okay. So the comment section is going to come out? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. Harry and the Henders? No, I'm trying to think of Harry. Yeah, I'd have to come back to you with some like DJ names and stuff, but I don't want to waste people's time. So let's hear what some of the comments are. Okay.
Okay.
Calvin Harris. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Major Racer.
Yeah.
David Get a Wax.
Get a wax. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Well, get a wax.
I
You
like
gotta
this
get your wax. His pronouns are his pronouns are he, hair.
He, hair. That's
yeah,
pretty
good. That's good.
Just
hair for the comments.
For
Yeah. David Sweater. Yeah. Sweater. Throw your hands up in the hair. Okay, I like that one. That's good. All right. That man wasn't born, he was knitted. Yep.
Harry Styles.
Yeah. DJ
DJ
Cashmere. There's the DJ. I was waiting for a DJ one. Okay. Yeah. Swedish Hair Mafia. Oh, David Gilletta. That's good. Gillette, the razor company. Yeah.
Pharrell
Williams. That's good. That's good. DJ Carpet. Yeah, we already got a DJ whatever one. Oh, that's good. See, I love a pun. I love a pun. Doesn't look like he's having fun, yet he is. Yet he is. That's good. I like that. Another DJ.
Do you know who
DJ
Tiesto is?
No.
Oh, I love Tiesto.
But I get it. Okay.
Testosterone. Yeah,
I got it. Afro back. All right, that's good. All right.
Sorry for all of those extra comment videos, guys, but that's
there's a lot. I thought when he did 2, that was a lot. 4. It's okay. It's okay. Next week we'll just no more than
get
one.
my 1 per week. All right.
Well, yeah. You want to keep it fresh. Leave on a high note. You don't want to drain the bit. Okay.
All the hairy people just left.
That's fine. That's fine. Nobody cares about our show. Okay. Nathan, the last one I have is actually a news story. This is real, and it's not a video. It's just I'm going to show you the picture in a second, but I'm going to set it up. Did you hear? This is a true story. Did you hear about the Brad Pitt scam that a lady fell into?
No.
Okay, it's not ringing any bells. Okay, so I'll be very quick with the story here, and I'm going to Cliff Notes version. You can Google this; it'll come up right away in your Google search. Don't you Google it, Nathan? But for our listeners, you want to Google it. So, this woman in France received a Instagram direct message from Brad Pitt's mom. Okay, this is the story as she believed it. And she's like, "Oh, would you like to meet my son, Brad Pitt? Would you like to talk?" And the lady's like, "I would love to meet Brad Pitt." So her and Brad Pitt continued to have a texting relationship, and during their texting, Brad Pitt started talking to this French woman, about his troubling with his divorce with Angelina Jolie. He said that. Then he says, "I'm going to send you gifts, but you have to pay for the shipping." Yeah, we're getting there. And then he sent her pictures, though, Nathan. Sent her pictures and everything. And then he ended up going to the hospital for kidney failure. And he showed pictures of him in the hospital. He showed pictures of her name was Anna. There's a picture of him holding, "I love you, Anna," and all this stuff. She ended up sending Brad Pitt 800,000 euros in cash over this time. Divorced her husband, her billionaire husband, or whatever it is, to be Brad Pitt's mistress. And I'm going to show you now, Nathan, the real photos. A collage, one picture collage of the photos that Brad Pitt sent her to prove that he's real.
Holy crap. This is real?
So there's Brad Pitt in the hospital. There's Brad Pitt said, "Anna, I love you." That's my favorite one. Look, he's holding up the "Anna, I love you" like he's a hostage. Like, "I am safe. Anna, I am safe." There's Brad Pitt in the hospital.
And this person didn't go, like, look at the one in the 2 in the middle, the top and the middle one. It's the same picture, but just slightly moved over to the side. So the exact same face. Like, it's not even good Photoshop. Oh, what's the one on the bottom? Sorry, your line is covering it.
Oh,
where he's
he's
like in surgery and the doctors are doing, and he's like,
yeah.
his
Yes,
eyes
he got a
closed.
picture. His head's peeking over the blanket of surgery. It's like his assistant took the photo of him in surgery. Yeah, this was done. So, anyways, it turns out it wasn't Brad Pitt. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Wow.
Yeah.
800,000 euros is
Like,
more. It's more than $1 million.
Oh, it's like 1.5, 2 million American, Canadian, whatever in that area. It's $1 million at least plus. Yeah.
That's $1 million.
So there you go.
Nuts.
Yeah, I thought
how could you not think like?
I don't know. I don't know why.
At one point you go, I wonder if this is real. Nope. I'm just gonna ignore that thought.
But imagine that being that rich though, Nathan, that you don't know there's $800,000 missing. Like the husband doesn't realize the bank account's being that drained. Like that's how rich he was. So she left her rich husband for Brad Pitt. And so I hate to say it, she's equally as shallow as she is gullible. So it's hard to feel sorry for her that she would leave her husband, who provided her a good life, to be the mistress or the girlfriend to Brad Pitt.
Well, you've been catfished before, so you know what that feels like.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
I thought you've been catfished a couple times.
Well, okay, what's the story? What do you mean? Though you're exposing me on live on air here. What are you talking about? You got to be careful when you say that.
Oh,
but what's but what do you mean? I need you to tell me what you mean by that. Like literally,
like a crazy story about this girl. This is like before you got married.
Of
or
course, between marriages. Yeah.
And
No, I was catfished during my marriage. Yes.
No, it's like between. So you thought this girl was really cute, or you thought like
no.
It's
okay. You're
like
some catfish. No.
Anyway.
No. It's a funny story. I'm happy to share. Now that we can't drop the story. We have to share with people, unless people think I was catfish like this Brad Pitt lady. No, it was. Now you brought it up, Judas Priest. Okay, so what it was a girl. She was a female. So number one, I wasn't at least I wasn't gender catfish. Like it wasn't like a guy, 50-year-old guy, but it was a girl. And what it was is early chat room days. It was Yahoo chat. And it was in the city that I was living in, chat group. And she said she wanted to meet for a coffee date. And she could never send me a picture, and she could never go on video camera. But this is even back in the day where like it wasn't as common. There's no smartphones, for example, during this time. This is all like PC chatting. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I even said, well, whatever. It's a coffee date. How bad could it be? But I did ask her because she had a picture of the Wild West of Yahoo Chat, exactly, Patty. So, but I'm like, I'm always up for an adventure, like whatever, like public place. I'm not going to go to anyone's house or anything. Let's just go meet at a public Starbucks, sure. But we're just talking. But Catfish would insinuate that I was like hook, line, and sinker in love with her, or I had all these. No, it was a. So no, it wasn't a catfish story. Let me know if this is a catfish story.
More like bait and switch.
It was more of a bait and switch because I showed her my picture. She said, "Oh, yeah, you're good looking." Well, thank you. I said, she goes, "Oh, you're a 10 or something like that." I'm like, "Well, no, I would say I'm probably a good solid 6.5 or whatever." I said, self-deprecating Ryan, whatever. But I said, "That's very sweet of you." I said, "Can you send me a picture?" She goes, "Oh, I'm at my work and I don't have I don't have a picture on my work computer." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So let's meet for coffee. But I said, she goes, she said she had a roommate, which I believed. I said, well, so I said it was a guy too. A roommate was a guy. And so I said, what would your roommate rate you? Or something to that effect. So I was like, what would you call? She said 10. This is so the catfish would insinuate. That's why I get not defensive, because I'm like, well, it would insinuate that I believed her, meaning like I truly believed she was a 10. And now I'm in love with her. I'm like, oh, you're a 10. I can't wait to see. So I just want to make that clear. So she lied to me. I'm gonna get to how I found out. So I don't mean to be any disparaging here, but so she said that she was a 10. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're saying you're a 10? She goes, oh, absolutely. She goes, I have, large breasts, I have long blonde hair. And I'm like, well, I'm going to see this person. Right. So I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, well, she's confident. That's fine. She's confident. So that's not a bad thing. And I'm like, if she's even a solid 6.5 with big boobs and long blonde hair, that's okay. Like, but I'm like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I gotta see her. I gotta see this girl who says she's a 10. Like yeah, I'm thinking even if she says she's a 10, maybe she's a solid 7. So sure, let's have a coffee date. So I was at the Starbucks and she told me what she was going to wear. I'm like, okay. So I sat in the lounge, like with the little waiting area, and I had my back to the side door and I could see the front entrance. And so I got there a little bit early. And I'm like, okay, let's see. Let's call her. I always use Stacy for some reason. Let's call her Stacy. So Stacy said she's going to wear a purple jacket or whatever it was. So I'm looking for a girl with long blonde hair and maybe chesty with a purple jacket. And then I see somebody fitting part of that description. I see the purple jacket and long blonde hair, and she is not a 10. No. Like it's not, bless her heart for having confidence, but it's like that, oh, I think she might be mentally ill type thing. Because it's like, how do you say that about yourself? Like, I don't mean to be rude, but you must be somewhat self-aware. Like, you couldn't, like, if you're a 10, then what is Scarlett Johansson? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, what are we rating ourselves against? So anyways, and so I'm like, oh no, I'm thinking to myself, oh no, this is, she may kill me. I don't know, and I mean, she was about my age and all that other stuff, but she had a kind of a goofy smile on her face as she's walking to Starbucks. I could see she was kind of looking around. So I stood up and I went to the side door to, like, I'm out of here, like a fire exit door. And the door was locked. I couldn't get out. The door was locked, the side door.
So no.
The only way out was to go
past. I didn't know this part of the story.
So I bumped into her literally. She said, Ryan? Anyways, I'm like, well, you know what? This is going to be, at the very least, this is going to be a funny story, which it is. But I'm sure, Stacy, let's have coffee. So I was nice. I talked to her, and I also wanted to gauge, like, where are we on the mental health scale here? Like, are we? And she was normal in the sense of, like, I had a conversation with her. But the fact that everything she said about herself wasn't true. That was the only but that, who knows what else she's lying about. For all I know, she could have been homeless for all I know. I don't know. So I just said, oh, my kids are, because I was a single dad at the time. My kids were with my parents, but I told them, my kids are kind of young. They're alone. I should go home, and, okay. Can I talk to you online? Oh, absolutely. When I went home, I just blocked her. So anyways, yeah. So is that a catfish story? No, I don't think so. Well, it was a blind date. It was a blind.
I never think of catfishing as being suckered in. I know that sometimes that's implied. Is that you get sucked in?
Yeah. I guess to the degree I thought she looked like something else. Sure, she did not.
Yeah.
She sent a fake visual picture of herself, and it was not what I expected. But yeah, I've never done a blind date or blind ever since when I was online, whatever, looking for a date back. I always now said, you will show me a video or like a moving video of you talking. I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Those are great stories, Ryan. Though both were, like, in the vein of both interesting and fascinating, and thank you for sharing those.
It's a little embarrassing, but it makes for a funny story. But what was kind of funny, this is the most embarrassing part. There's another guy that was sitting in the lounge with me. We're just chit-chatting. So, I think I said something like, I'm waiting for a date or something like that. And so when I got to leave in a panic, he was like, what? Why is he leaving? Then he saw me, like, go with her. I don't know what he thought. I was so embarrassed. I just pretended I bumped into an old friend or neighbor is how I treated it. Like, yeah, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Well, that was another episode of here's another podcast.
Oh, it's fun. I enjoyed that. We don't have any music for you to share this week. I don't actually have any music either, so
nobody cares either. So
people
if
do,
you're a patron, if you're a Patreon, we're going to come say hi to you guys for a couple minutes on our Patreon side when we end this video on YouTube. If you'd like to be part of that chat, join our Patreon. If not, we'll see you again in a week.
We'll see you.
I just got to figure out how to end this. Okay, I think I do this.